OU set a program record on Wednesday night when 1,508 fans showed up to Love's Field to watch OU take on Seminole State. That record lasted all but 3 days, as on Saturday afternoon, a new program record for attendance was set: 1,752 fans during OU's doubleheader sweep of ULM. There is not a question to it anymore, and I don't think there's been a question to it for a long time. The best fans in college softball, they support the Oklahoma Sooners. A lot of people would just love to have 1,752 fans for their biggest game of the year. This fan base shows up for fall games when there's a football game on at the same time. Incredible what this fan base has done over the years, what it continues to do. Almost 1,800 fans show up to a fall game on Saturday, and hey, they were treated to quite the show. And I think I keep saying this, and I love that I keep saying this. Great stuff. That looked good. In the circle, at the plate, defensively, base running. You just kind of look through things from the two games yesterday, and you just say, what they did just kind of all over is stuff that you really like.
And, just as a general overall thoughts about yesterday's doubleheader sweep, again, OU wins 8-0 over ULM game one, and then 12-0 the second game. It's just overall, that was just good. I feel like I keep saying that. It's a very good thing that I have to keep saying that, or I do keep saying that, because overall it just feels like it's really great stuff. Whether it's in the circle, base running, at the plate, defensively. I think this has been a very, very successful fall so far for Oklahoma softball. You are seeing players get better, but it's almost like you're seeing this team really consistently, whether it's in the battle series or whether it's against an opponent at Love's Field, elsewhere. They're really showing up and they're really taking care of business. Clearly, ULM is not the best team that you're going to face, just like Texas A&M Commerce. That wasn't the case, or Seminole State, or whoever else you're going to play this fall. But the scores look like how they should look. And the offensive production looks like how it should look. Everything looks exactly what it needs to look like. And that's very impressive, and that's very important for a team that is playing together for the first time. And they're trying to gel. They're trying to mesh as one. And I really like so far. I gave it an A so far overall for this team in the fall, where I think that they were at, and I wouldn't lessen the grade at all. In fact, we're could be getting close to A-plus territory as they have a few games left. But very, very impressed with what we saw. Gonna start with game one here. Sam Landry and Audrey Lowry, a combined no-hitter. Combined no-hitter between the two. 21 of 22 hitters were retired, just one out away from a perfect game. And Sam Landry was excellent once again, 7 strikeouts, 4 2/3 of excellent softball. And she's just consistently good. Just like how I feel like after every game I come on here and say, well, they did what they needed to do, guys. They looked really good. Like, it's the same thing for Sam Landry. And that's great. That's ace-level stuff. That's what you're looking for from a pitcher who you think has a very, very good chance to be your ace when the season starts, because it's not a lot of highs and lows. It's consistently really, really good for Sam Landry. She gets a lot of strikeouts. She's getting a lot of outs. You're just not really seeing hitters hit the ball off of her. She's got hitters constantly confused. She's very confident in her stuff. I love what Sam Landry has done up to this point, and that 4 2/3 she had yesterday was excellent stuff. And of course, give a lot of credit to Audrey Lowry too. Still a freshman, but you can really tell. I think she's gotten better and better as the fall has gone on, and maybe more than anything with her, it's just getting a little bit more comfortable in her surroundings and just kind of getting in the rhythm right now. But those two combined for a no-hitter, just excellent. And once again, it's a pitching staff that just goes out and attacks the strike zone. They don't mess around with hitters. They don't get behind on hitters. They go right after hitters. They get on top. And I thought the pitchers were excellent today, not just in game one, but in game two as well. And we'll get to that in a moment. Ella Parker, it's like it doesn't even faze you anymore. Oh, okay, Ella goes 3 for 4 with 2 doubles, a home run, and 3 RBIs. You're not shocked. You're shocked when that's not the stat line for a player like Ella Parker. She's good. And there's been so many great hitters here over the years, so many great hitters. We're still so early on in Ella Parker's career, and I think by the time it's all said and done, she's got a chance to be considered as one of the greatest hitters that this program has ever seen. I don't think that she's there today, but kind of on the path that she's on right now and what she's doing game in and game out, I think she can achieve some pretty incredible things if her career continues to go the way that I think it's going to go. Sid Sanders hit a bomb, 3-run bomb. Good to see Sid providing some power there in game one. But, yeah, you had 2 home runs. You won the game 8-0. wasn't ever really in question. I thought overall game one yesterday, of course, the highlight is Sam Landry and Audrey Lowry, but good to come out and just really take care of business in that first game. And I thought they did an exceptional job of that. Game two, very impressed as well. OU wins that one 12-0. Kirsten Deal, 9 strikeouts over 4 innings. Kirsten Deal got the win yesterday. Katie with 9 strikeouts in 4 innings, and that's back-to-back really good performances by her. I thought that she looked excellent on Wednesday night. I thought that she even looked better on Saturday. And, going into the fall, I thought that she might be the ace, and we still got a long way to go, and we still got an entire season, and a lot of things can change, and things will eventually sort itself out. But KD you're really starting to see what she can be consistently. And maybe she had a bit of a slower start to the fall than she wanted, or maybe the rest of us wanted. But I still think Katie's a very good pitcher, a very capable pitcher. And if you can pair that version up of her with the Sam Landry and then Audrey Lowry as well, I think that's a really good 1, 2, 3. And remember, we haven't seen Isabella Smith yet. Like we haven't seen that happen. Hopefully we will soon. But I absolutely love what we've seen over the past few days with Kirsten Deal. That's good stuff, and I want to see her continue to build on it. I mean, she did get the start in game 2. I thought that she might get a start in one of the games this weekend. Got it in game 2. Looked fantastic. Now let's just make that consistent. Like the high-level stuff from Kirsten Deal, you saw it last year. Like the high-level play, like what she's really capable of is really, really good stuff. She's just got to be consistent. And this week she was. She was consistently good. And as we move forward throughout the rest of the fall, let's see her consistently be really, really good. That's what I want to see from KD. Peyton Monticelli came in and got the save, and every pitcher yesterday was just fantastic. And I think maybe more than anything, that's probably my biggest takeaway is just how good you were in the circle. And every pitcher, it felt like had, if not their best performance of the fall, certainly one of their best performances of the entire fall. All 4 pitchers that got in did exceptional. They got outs, they got strikeouts. They did exactly what you wanted to see them do on a Saturday afternoon against ULM. So like Monticelli, the innings that she got yesterday, I believe she got 3. She gets the save, first save for her so far this fall. She looked good too. Here's one other thing that I really liked in game 2. You win game 1, and it's not always easy to come out and recreate the same energy that you had in game 1 and carry that over to game 2. The great teams do it. The great teams find a way to do it, but it's not exactly the easiest thing to always do. Here's what I like. 4 runs in the first, 4 runs in the fourth, 1 run in the fifth, and they had 3 runs in the sixth. So what that shows me is, okay, well, OU won in pretty dominant fashion, sure, but there wasn't just a barrage of runs in 1 inning, and then we saw them, go 3 or 4 innings without scoring any runs. So Patty Gasso doesn't like that. Like when you apply pressure, she wants to continue to apply pressure and not let up, right? Take each at bat, take it seriously, try to get the most out of it. The fact that they scored in so many innings and multiple runs in so many innings, I like that a lot. That tells me that the mentality was where it needed to be going into game 2. And 4 in the first, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth. You really came out seemingly every single inning and did what you needed to do offensively. So I like that. I like the multiple runs and several innings yesterday where it wasn't just, and look, anytime you can get 10 runs in an inning, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. But I also like being consistent offensively throughout the game. I know Patty Gasso likes that too, so that was good to see. A lot of home runs in game 2. Ella Parker, of course she hit a home run. Cassidy Pickering hit a home run. Isabella Emmerling is really starting to pick up the power offensively. And I think that we're all starting to say, like, dang, yeah, really like the power. And she gave, North Carolina some power last year, but really starting to like the power that she's starting to show at the plate here over the course of the past couple of weeks. And then Corey Hicks hit a home run, huh? 3-run home run for Corey Hicks. Been wanting to see her this fall. Got to see her yesterday, her first home run of the fall. She looks good out there. 99 looks good out there. And, one thing that we really talked about with Corey Hicks coming in as a freshman is there's a lot of raw power here. And I believe Patty Gasso said as much as well, just kind of cited how much power she has as a player. Saw it yesterday with that 3-run home run. These freshmen have been incredible. These freshmen have been really exciting, and we haven't even seen all of them yet. Now we have with Corey Hicks yesterday. She hits a big-time home run, and that was fun to see. But, again, back-to-back really good performances by KD. That's a big takeaway for me. Every single pitcher looked good, and you done what you needed to do. What do you have 3 shutout wins, all right, I guess technically 4 shutout wins this fall. I don't think Texas A&M Commerce scored, or maybe Seminole State scored the one run, whatever. In the circle, you've been fantastic in games against actual opponents. You've been really good. So I'm very happy, very, very happy what this team has been able to do. And let's set another program record, huh? Not the fall slate isn't done just yet. 1,552 fans when a OU football game is on, an SEC game, by the way, and you still showed up and you still showed out, and it was incredible. So yeah, good weekend for Oklahoma, doubleheader sweep at Love's Field. All in all, once again, it was good. That's an A+ day from Oklahoma. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And this team, even though we're still several days out from first pitch of the 2025 season, you're really starting to see the signs that, hey, this team is going to be good, and maybe this team is even a little bit further along than maybe what you thought there'd be in the fall. Not that you thought you'd lose to ULM or Texas A&M Commerce or Seminole State or anything like that, but you're really starting to feel and really starting to see this team really kind of find its way as there's position battles going on. You've got so many players at multiple positions playing very well, but just they're really rounding into form, and they're really playing good softball throughout the fall, and that's really good to see. So a good day, overall good day. As always, appreciate you watching.